What's up, guys? Video quality is going to be a little not as good as normal. Not that it ever is good, but I'm going to make a phone call on my phone that I usually do recordings on, and just kind of show you guys how I. Oh, what's this doing? I don't know. How I prospect, how I get direct clients, and it's killing two birds with one stone. I'm doing this because I would like to work for these people. I've never called them before, and it's an excuse to call. Um, my goal has been in the past to pick up. I try to pick up one new direct client every year. Um, at the point in my business where I am right now, I can't even do the work that I have for my direct clients. I only have a handful, but I feel like you're in a good position when you have too much work, even though for me it's annoying, but it's better to have too much than not enough, obviously. But it's just, there's a balance, I guess. Now, Adam has got a new driver starting, and I don't know if he's going to be kind of working with me or if Adam's going to have him do some of his other stuff that he does. But Adam has a trailer that would work out perfect for this company. So I just figured I'd let you listen in. I have no clue. I'm going to put this up whether I get a good conversation going or if it just goes nowhere, just to kind of show you, it's not always a win, but I'm going to grab a piece of paper so I can take notes. I'll be right back. Good to take notes because a lot of times I won't get anywhere with this phone call. So then next time I at least have a place to start. Someone's phone or someone's name or something.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Not calling at a great time. It's lunchtime.
Willie, how can I help you?
Hey Willie, my name's Eric. I was wondering if I could talk to someone about possibly doing some trucking for you guys.
Okay, let me transfer you to Kathy.
All right.
One moment.
Quiet, very quiet. Go outside. Business call.
Hello, this is Kathy.
Hey Kathy, I was wondering if I could talk to someone about possibly doing some trucking for you guys.
Sure, are you a roll-off driver?
No, I'm not a roll-off driver. I have a end dump trucking company. Well, we do everything, but mostly end dumps. Wouldn't be opposed to, if doing something else that you might need help with.
So you have your own truck. You're not looking for a driver.
That is correct. I have my own trucks.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask our COO. Hopefully, I'll see him this afternoon.
Okay.
And right now, we have our own roll-offs. We have then, because we have their own tippers or end dumps.
I think I've seen Broadway.
Sport trailers.
I've seen them because we do a lot of work for, well, we do a lot of work for a lot of different companies, but I'm a very small trucking company, but I work directly for, and also we work out of the Minneapolis stone plant. So
Uh-huh.
I've seen the trucks kind of go in there, and that's kind of why I was calling, because we're in that area all the time. So, but yeah,
Do you want to send me an email that I can then, if you kind of give some of the information about what kind of trucks you have, I don't know if you want to give pricing, or eventually what I'll do is have you talk with Kyle directly.
yeah, that'd be great.
If he negotiates any of those contracts.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I don't need. I can give you guys a commitment, but it's also just, if you need help, couple days here and there, give me a call. It can be super laid back, or
Sure.
But yeah, no, that sounds good. If you want to give me your email address, I'll write it down. I'll shoot you over like just an email that has my contact information, and we can just, we can go from there.
Okay, that sounds good. So, my email address is
Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, something also just maybe to encourage the person that you're gonna kind of refer me to is I have a perfect trailer that just how everything goes. Sometimes you got a job that's going well, and then all of a sudden they don't need help anymore. But it looks like trailer, they're pretty high volume tippers, and we have something that would fit the application perfectly. So it's a little bit shorter than what you're running, but it's higher, so it's got the same amount of volume, and then
okay.
it's a frameless, so it's still pretty light, which is pretty much the exact setup it looks like you guys are using. So, but yeah, I'll shoot you over an email.
So at our recycling facility, we do have a load outside, and then there's also one part where they're actually loading with loaders.
Okay.
Just because we were so busy there for a while.
What it is, guys, I'm doing this ghetto video editing for you, because this is what I don't know. I don't know. I like doing this for, like, I don't really have, like, I'm not motivated about making money off of this ever. It's just something that I like to do, and maybe one day I will, I don't know, but I'm not in a hurry to get out of what I'm already doing, put it that way. And I don't want you guys to feel like this, I don't know. Anyways, what I wanted to do is I wanted to just stop this little video that you guys are watching and just explain to you guys the psychology behind what's going on here. So, one is this company, I will work for this company one day, but when I put out the video on how to get direct contracts, if you Google or if you look in my channel, you'll find a video, and I talk about you don't need to give them your company name, and you don't need, and basically you need to talk to the right person. You need to ask who to talk to, right? So I found the right person to talk to, and then I also wrote down the other guy that I'm not talking to the actual direct decision maker, even though this lady probably can make the decision just fine, but you just don't know. But the key thing that I want to point out to you guys, and I mentioned it in my other video that was just things that you want to do, is you're looking for when there's just craziness going on and it seems like a business is just busier than normal with trucks. She mentions it right here, and she said, yeah, a month ago or whatever she said, I don't know, a while ago we were just crazy busy. Now, that would have been the time to call, and I know that, but I was crazy busy and I couldn't break away at the time. I had no extra trucks, and I was stressed out because I had way too, like, quick note, I have their information now. Next time I see they're busy,
was dropping the ball.
I will be calling them right away.
Contract work that needed to get done, and I couldn't even think about taking on more work per se. Where right now I am super truck. I got lots of trucks for what I've committed, what my actual commitment of work is. So I should have called then, but it just wasn't a good time, and it just wasn't a good time. But I still should have done it then, because that would have got the ball rolling a lot sooner. See if there's anything else I want to point out. I think that's it for now. Oh, okay. So the other thing is that I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video or not, but the conversation that I'm having with this company is very typical. And as a business that I'm running as a long-term business, not something just a short gain or in and out of business in a year, at some point over the next 5 years, I feel like the conversation that I'm having with this woman, I will work for them. And what I get in my mind, in my psychology of my being and my person, I'm not very like aggressive. I'm very like go with the flow, and I'm pretty passive. I kind of choose the path of least resistance, but I do understand that to get where I want to go and for my family to have what they want to have, and if I'm the provider, then I need to do things that I'm uncomfortable with. And the more I do things I'm uncomfortable with, the easier those things get, and then I take on new challenges. But calling somebody like this is so easy for me at this point. It's just not scary to call up a potential client. But what is scary for me is the second call, the third call, the fourth call, the fifth call, because when you get this person's phone number, it's the importance is the follow-up with this client, with this potential client. Because everyone that you call, I would say it's a 5% chance you're going to call them the first time and they're just going to be like, oh my gosh, where have you been my whole life? Let's get you signed up right away. Now, you need wins so that it keeps you in the game to get another win. So if you believe in God or whatever you want to believe in, but I think for me, God really helped me get a really good, solid win to start. So that way I could gain some traction. I'm really, it's really important to get traction. It's important for you to get it, and it's important for your family to get it. So that way your family can put up with all your long hours that they got to reap the benefit. It can't just be all for the business and the family gets put on hold if you want to, have a happy kids and spouse. So I guess I don't know at this point. I just want you to know that you write down the information, and then what I wanted to basically say is, when I need work, I have a fear of my drivers not having work and then me having to be like, sorry guys, I don't have anything for you to do. I have more of a fear of that than to call this woman every month if things slow down. If things are starting to slow down, I'm going to call and I feel like I'm bugging her, but all I'm doing is saying, hey, do you need any help right now? She can say yes or no. And then I'm not going to hound her, but I'm just going to basically check in, and make a joke. I can make a joke of it or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do with her because I don't know how that's going to work. But, with other people, it's kind of like, it's just, hey, it's your buddy that checks in with you every 2 months. Eventually, they're going to wear down and they're going to get tired or they're going to really need help and they're going to let you help them. It's just the way it's going to be. I mean, just think about it. They don't have a chance over 5 years of not needing my help. And I'm calling for 5 years. I'm a legit company at this point. So, they respect that, you know, and you're never going to get someone that tells you that, you know, F off or whatever. I mean, if you did, then what does it matter? I mean, at that point, you'll have so many direct contracts that it doesn't matter after a while. I mean, that's the main thing. It's not super complicated, and the funniest thing about these trucking companies, I feel like not wanting you to know that, is how simple people make it seem like it's so hard and so out of reach. But in reality, it's so simple that, I mean, maybe I shouldn't even be really talking about it. I don't know. So, okay. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, we were trying to load 2 trucks at a time, more than 1 truck at a time.
Sure. Do you guys do stuff where you can't load into aluminum where you need steel, or is it mostly all aluminum?
We have aluminum, we have steel, we have aggregates, we have what we call defined, like it's we call it ADC, but
It's like really dense and heavy.
2-inch minus. Yeah,
Sure.
those are pretty heavy.
Okay.
And then we have the material that isn't recyclable, so that's basically the trash at the end of the line.
Sure. And you take that to Demcon or something?
Yeah, we take it up to Vonco.
Or Vonco. Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah, we go north.
Sure. Okay. Well, yeah. I'd love to create a relationship with you guys. I'll email you, and we can go from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you for your time.
Great, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Okay. So that was a good call. I mean, ideally, she would have transferred me to who actually I needed to talk to, but I'm not like jumping over hoops about the call. But I feel like I have her number, I have the other guy's name. Over the course of a year, she knows that I'm serious. Call her once a quarter, which I won't put it in my planner to call her once a quarter, but I'll just every once in a while. What I'll do is when I drive by and I can see that there's trucks just coming out of the woodworks waiting to get loaded over there, I'll probably give her a call and I'll be like, hey, I just drove by, I was in the area, saw that you guys are crazy busy over there and see if you need any help. You know, then all of a sudden she's like, oh my gosh, yes, I forgot all about you, or whatever. You know, when they're in need, then that's when I work. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to do more of this because it encourages me to build my business. And, yeah, get to work, guys.